Hello, my fellow Nationstaters. I am Mr. Petrohelia, and this is the engine we have designed together on the Let's Design a Car Together Mk6 thread. And it's a 1966 engine for a front transverse coupe, something mid-size. Let's go down to the specs. It's an inline 4 with a cast iron block and 1.6 liters of displacement. It was designed as a 1.6 inline 4. It got direct OHC with 2 valves per cylinder. It's got a cast iron head, no VVT because there was no VVT in the 60s. It got a forged steel crankshaft, cast iron con rods, forged steel pistons, very low compression, 6:1, average cam profile, no EVL. Head, well, you're gonna see the head later. It's a naturally aspirated engine because it was created as one on the thread. It's got a twin barrel carburetor. It was meant to have 2, but unfortunately it's got only 1 because of the game limitations. We got a standard air intake. It runs on 80 octane unleaded fuel. Damn, the CC cleaner. It runs on 13.6 to 1 fuel mixture. And it's got 47 ignition timing. The RPM limit is 5700 RPM. Just average. That's the 1.25 inch of exhaust diameter. A tubular single exhaust with no emission control and reverse flow mufflers. Now let's see the engine with all the things on. This is the view most owners of such a car, if it existed, would have of this engine, since it's a transverse engine. And if it was in a car, the front would be like here, here the front, here the fender, here another fender, and it's mounted transversely. Here's the axle, the firewall, the electrics, and it's got a black head with automation engraved in it. Unfortunately the video isn't good enough to show it, but there is automation engraved in it somewhere. Like here, O, N, Y, T. And the stats are 74.6 horsepower, 107 Newton meters of torque, which equals about 70 foot-pounds of torque, 51 performance points. You got a low responsiveness, it's pretty quiet, average running counter, tameness average, pretty average reliability. It doesn't require a lot of cooling and is quite light and small. The service costs are low. The emission is really high because it's got no emission control. But the fuel consumption, that is quite low. And the engine is cheap to make. Now, let's do a test run. Power graph, power, torque, fuel consumption. And let's do a throttled run. A human controlled throttle run. Here's the power, oil pressure, vacuum, and RPMs. I think at about 1000 RPM. Quiet. Low revs. 3500. 4500. And the top of the scale. And this is all. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe.